Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risk in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Risk of Rain 2. It's risky and rainy. I don't fucking know. I am so tired. I don't think I realized how tired I was until I started opening my mouth to talk, and it's just like, oh shit. Your girl is pretty fucking tired. We're gonna do as well as we can for as long as we can. I don't know. I'm saying this now because this would only affect the people watching on the VOD who would know exactly how long this is gonna be, because they'll be able to see it in the corner of the video. I should wait until people show up more to say anything, but I might as well say it now. And the thing is, because it may not be an entire 3-hour plus episode tonight. I'd like to push it as long as I can, as I always do, but your girl is fucking tired. She's real tired. So, you know, if we gotta, then we may gotta, and that's just the way it's gotta be. But hopefully we don't gotta. Hopefully we could just do the fucking thing. Sorry, just cranking some coffee into my mouth. Cranking is not the word. I don't think cranking is the word that we want, but that's what we be doing. We're cranking that coffee into our mouth. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like that at all. We are going to use a Void Fiend. I am digging on Void Fiend quite a lot. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like we're gonna do one solid shot, unless like we die early. I'll do one solid shot at a moon landing, because I would love to get the log. I'd love to get the log for this little cutie. Oh, Alice, lovely to see you. It's a pleasure as always. I hope that you are super well tonight. And if we don't manage a good run to the moon, then we'll do the random mode. I really enjoyed that random mode. It's a lot of fun. But random mode to get the log would be going down to floor 100, and I don't think we can do floor 100. I don't think I've got that kind of strength. Time for more dreams. I mean, it's always time for dreams, right? Right? And Jello. Dreams and Jello. It's always time for those things. I don't remember what the fuck this cat does. Hopefully Kronos will come by, like, within moments, and hook us up with some, information about this cat, who's not a cat, but, you know. Info is what we need. Info for the skinfo. Don't like that. Oh, it's Hive! Lovely to see you as well. Hive, Alice, I hope that you're both super Genki tonight. I hope that, well, or as Genki as your situation generally allows for. I don't want to push you towards Genkiness that you don't feel capable of at the moment, because that's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. I know that we're not always in situations where Genkiness is applicable. Suddenly, I feel Genkier just having both of you here now. That's surprising. I mean, it's not surprising. You're both wonderful people who generally increase my energy levels, but like, considering how tired I felt when I came in, you know, it feels kind of wild to not feel momentarily at least as exhausted as I did. And that's fun, because feeling exhausted is not fun. It was a good day today, but it was a lot today. It was a whole lot. But yeah, I hope I got good stuff going on. Did the penguin give you luck? I did not work at the penguin today because today is Monday and I had today off. I went to a demonstration. It was, I mean, these kind of events, I always kind of like wonder a little bit like how to quantify them, because like I want to say on one hand it was really good, because it was really good. There was very good energy there. It was quite large, honestly. Well, larger than I expected it to be. considering that was like it was in Koenji. It was not like a dig on Koenji. It's just like it's not like Shinjuku. You know, it's not like a central place where you would normally expect to see a large demonstration. There was music events. There was a large participation by the Palestinian community. So it wasn't like, I mean, it wasn't just Japanese folks putting this on. The person who organized the event was quite young. I mean, when I say quite young, like an adult, but still a young adult. This is the first event that of this type that she had organized, and it seemed quite successful. A lot of cops there. That sucked, but it is a protest in Japan, so that is to be expected. But like, it is still like the purpose of this is for Palestine because of the genocide. So it's like, it's hard to say like, oh, this is a good event because, like, you know, kind of it's the whole thing. You know, how do you feel good about that kind of event because of why it's necessary? So, but it was a good experience. It wasn't as hot as it could have been, but it was a much longer route than I expected. I actually had to go home. I had to leave early because I didn't expect to get so close to stream time, and like I still have to take like a shower before stream and get dinner in. If I had realized how big it was going to be, I would probably have taken tonight off of the stream. How do you, honestly? It's like, I'm glad that it, you know, is hopefully accomplishing goals. At the very least, like getting more people involved, getting people like this kind of information about like why this is a big deal, because it's not always something super clear. And maybe that has knock-on effects of people being more, you know, generally involved in protest movements for Palestine and in protests in general in Japan. So that's great, but like, you know, it's still because there's a genocide going on, and it's like, well, I wish we didn't have to do this. I wish we could just have like a big party, because it was interesting because they had a big ass sound truck, right? And there were like bands and DJs on the sound truck, and I mean, when I say big ass sound truck, it was not like a semi or anything. It was like a, I don't know, bigger than a pickup but smaller than a truck. So like there was, you know, and everybody's like really involved, and that was really cool. Like there was just a lot of energy for what we were doing, and that's like all really great. But like, just fucking wish we didn't have to do it. Wish this could have been any other kind of event that brought together the same people for the same energy. One thing that did make me very happy, though, was there was a pretty large contingent of younger people. Not like kids, which would have been kind of like unusual to see kids unless they're being brought by their parents, but like, you know, young adults, because there is like, you kind of see like the cool kids out and about, and it's like they're not generally involved in like protests. It feels like, you know, the cool like punkas are usually in it for the punka style. You get the impression, but like there was a lot of punkas, and that warmed my heart a little bit. Made me feel real happy that there's like political punkas here, not just fashion punkas. I did not meet anybody, because I cannot talk at these kinds of any kind of social event. I just like am very quiet, which you might imagine is a little bit difficult at a protest. But I did not meet the Joker, which is, you know, probably for the best. I didn't meet anybody who I think would probably fit the approximation of the Joker, either Japanese or non-Japanese. I mean, was there anybody like... I mean, there were two girls that were in kind of a kind of sort of costume, but they were performers as well, and I think that was kind of like their band costume. And when I say costume, I mean like one of them had horns, and just normal clothes, and the other one, I don't know what vibe she was going for. Like waterlogged angel, maybe? Angel of the Kelp? It was a lot of mixed media in the other one's costume, but again, like that was their performing costume. It wasn't like they were in cosplay for the protest. Oh no, I figured that you were, but he was definitely not. He was definitely not there. I don't know like what that guy does. Honestly, like every picture I see of him, it's just like he is just the Joker, and that doesn't seem like, I don't see how that's a paying gig. I don't see how you're getting anything out of that. Extremely probably a national scout, like we talked about before. I mean, yeah, I have no doubts about that. That seems like a fairly likely case. Oh, it's a radar scanner. Well, that's a piece of shit. I need this radar scanner not at fucking all. This helps me 0%. Fancy that. Maybe we can get like another equipment drone and we can just toss it on it. Equipment drones love radar scanners. It's in their blood. Their drone blood. Also, hi, you had said something earlier about the Eternals, and I like completely missed it because I was just focused on what was coming out of my mouth, and I can't look at chat very much when I'm saying a lot of stuff at one time, which is kind of crummy, but it is a known fault of me. Guess which movie the remains of the Celestial are apparently going to be mentioned or show up? Oh, that would be fucking awesome if it was Blade. Wait, Blade is in Eternals? That's like actually a reason to see Blade? Not Blade, the Eternals? Oh my god. Folks, I am so sorry. I'm non-functional. He's in a post. Oh, that's not. That's Marvel. That's like him and a gay kiss. Did they give the gay kiss to Blade so that they could easily remove it for, you know, overseas audiences where the gays are not all right? That would have been funny. That would have been deeply funny. They can't even give Blade's movie to Blade. I feel like that's like a deep philosophical statement, and I don't really get it. And that's okay, I don't have to get everything, but... Oh my god, are you giving me more fireworks? Like, look, don't get me wrong, I love fireworks, but these are... They have a very limited, utility. Unfortunately, the fireworks, they kind of burn out pretty quick. Okay, this guy's gotta go. It's been through 3 directors and probably as many writers, and it's been rewritten entirely at least twice. Oh, fuck me. We ain't never gonna see Blade. You know what they should do? They should just re-release, like, the fucking Criterion collection of Blade, and just be like, that's Blade entering the MCU. All of this is MCU canon now. Where's the fucking beacon? I need the beacon so bad. Oh, it's a lunar pod. Everybody loves lunar pods. Alright, we got a bird. A bug? We got a bug. I think this bug fucks things, though. I think we took the wrong thing. Oh, I missed a post. Shit. Actually, I missed a couple, so let me blink back up for a second. Wow, funny Joker guy, we regret to inform you the funny guy has bad takes on the Sikaku Islands. Oh, well, that's super not surprising. I hate that, though. I hate it. Alice, you remember I was talking about the Eternals and how the Celestials in Earth started hatching before the Eternals killed it, and it was never acknowledged in any future movies? Oh, and then, okay, so that ties into what movie do you think the Celestial corpse is going to show up in? Gotcha. They're doing an R-rated MCU movie with a Deadpool thing in a fashion, so they could just release Blade 2 and say it's an MCU movie? I mean, you gotta have Blade 1, though. Like, you gotta have Blade 1. Oh, I mean, like, he could, though. He could. Also, that like, I have not watched the trailer, because I generally have no interest in Captain America, even though Winter Soldier was kind of an interesting movie. But, knowing that they're going to have a Mossad superhero in it was like, I really super don't need to know or care about that one. Yeah, that just seems awful. You gotta have the first scene of Blade 1, and then you skip right through to Blade 2. Without the nightclub? Without, like, the super 90s blood rave? Wait, are we also skipping, fucking the terrible CGI Blood God? Because the terrible CGI Blood God, I kind of feel like you gotta have that. Like, that's too fantastic. You can't leave that in post. They apparently rewrote the character so to not get backlash, but she's still there. I mean, like, how do you rewrite the problem point without just using a different character? Like, isn't that kind of central to her thing? She's no longer Mossad in the rewrite. Well, I mean, you know, okay. She is still like an Israeli super soldier, though, right? Like, that's kind of still her gig. You gotta have the first 2 bits of Blade and then skip right to Blade 2. I feel like you're leaving so much good on the cutting room floor, though, Hive. She still has the deal. I mean, like, she's still got superpowers, right? Like, that's the whole... Her whole gimmick. Oh shit, we got ukulele. Okay. Life is good? Maybe? A little bit good. I still think we're fucked with Transcendence, but I need Kronos to be here to actually know that. The first 2 bits of Blade, the line about ice skating, and then the skin... And then skip right to Blade 2. Look, I will give up ice skating for fucking Blood Rave. Blood Rave is so 90s, though. Okay, so Blade is a daywalker. Does he age? Serious question. Like, could you just put Blade, like, Blade 90s in the MCU and be like, and then time skip? Say you got like plastic surgery or something? Alright, we need to set like every fucking thing on fire. I'm setting nothing on fucking fire. What is wrong with me? I'm having a whole time of it. However, according to Marvel's trailer's release announcement, Ha's character has been rewritten as a former Black Widow, a group of elite female assassins and spies, and a high-ranking U.S. government official. I don't know. I don't feel like anything's gotten really quantitatively better. I mean, I guess it's better. She's not Mossad. That's you know, kinda. I don't want to watch Captain America right now. Like, right now it just doesn't seem to be a time for Captain America. But with the whole, like, everything that is America, all the time, honestly, but, like, right now especially. They also made Ross president of the US, but William Hurt died. So they made Harrison Ford play the role. Wait, Ross is the general, right? He's very bad. Is he not very bad? Like, I'm not super down with the Hulk comics. The whole Thunderbolts thing. Like, I know that it's a team of supervillains that's, like, done up like superheroes, but that's about as far as it goes. He's very bad. He's also the Red Hulk. Ah, okay, because I saw pictures of the Red Hulk in stills, screenshots. Is it only a screenshot if it's a game? Goathoof, leeching, all this shit sucks. So you just buy fucking bursting fungus. Just buy bursting fungus, why don't ya? There's also Red She-Hulk, who's Bruce Banner's ex-wife. Wait, like, did he have a wife besides Betty? Like, I thought that Betty was, like, the only one for him. You're telling me, like, Bruce Banner was a player? I kind of rolled a disbelief. I don't believe that Mark Ruffalo could... Any character played by Mark Ruffalo could be a player. It is Betty. Oh, she divorced him for a while. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I probably would too. I don't know. I understand that you've got to kind of stand by your partner, even with their issues. But like, I kind of feel like the Hulk is a big issue to deal with. I don't know if that needs a spouse so much as it needs a professional. You're a Hulk head. You can ask me your Hulk lore questions. The green-haired rock and roll guy who was also a psychologist. What was his gig? Like, was his side gig like he was a guitarist in like Poison or shit? Doc Samson is a fantastic name though. I kind of have to respect Doc Samson as a name. He's a psychologist who can also Hulk out sometimes, and it just is a very superheroes therapist. Which honestly, like, superheroes need fucking therapists. I think that goes without saying. I think we want. That's Meteor. Oh, but we don't have a fucking droid to give it to though. That makes me sad. I'm just gonna fucking take everything. Have my cooldown, but have my attack speed. Oh, fuck me sideways, that sucks. I missed a couple of bits. Let me quick. In the 90s, he was trying to control the Hulk's hangar. Okay. Hi, says it seems like the tension in the movie is that Captain America is now a black man who's aware of how black men are treated by America, and is aware of Isaiah Bradley, a black American super soldier who was raised from history because everybody was about Steve Rogers instead because he's white. And now Ross is president and wants to make Captain America an official part of the U.S. military, and Sam doesn't necessarily want to. Okay. I'm a Captain America hater. All my homies hate Captain America. I mean, it's completely fair. The leader's got the big head, right? Leader's like big head boy? See, like, that would be, I feel like that's an interesting set of, like, dynamics for a movie if it was anybody but Marvel handling it. Because I can't imagine Marvel touching any of that with anything beyond the most absolutely superficial take. I kind of feel like it's just going to be poop. The current Hulk is actually pretty good. Is the current Hulk the, like the immortal Hulk? The one where the Hulk is kind of like an Eldritch being? Also, hi, when you said that they did that already, do you mean like, specifically about like, race issues, or... Oh yeah, we just got completely fried. That was... I don't think I should have taken any of the, lunar items that I did, but I just don't know any of the lunar items, so... the Captain America is Black Now stuff was dealt with in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay. See, because I don't know much to anything about the, like the TV side stuff, so that's all news to me. I thought, like, you were talking a little bit about maybe Black Panther. Oh, Jimmy Beans, how you doing? And I do know that race issues were, to some extent, part of Black Panther, but again, it feels relatively superficial how they were handled. I went to a protest today, Jilly, and I was thinking of you. I mean, I was thinking of everyone because, like, my brain meats just always never shut up. But I don't know. You were in my thoughts while I was doing this march, and it was nice. I am pretty good. I am legitimately quite tired, but otherwise, yeah. Today was a good day, as well as one could hope, given like the reason that we were doing the protests. But it was a very good experience. It was very positive, very warm. Thankfully, though, also quite cloudy. Like if we had to do this under the sun, I think I probably would have burst into flames, because it was hot enough as it was. I have not seen pictures of Milwaukee. I have been looking at, and generally do look at, as little news from the United States as I can, because I've only got so many spoons. Although when I saw the news about Trump being shot, my immediate worry was that it was Milwaukee, and that everything was going to be super messy. For y'all, my secondary feeling was, did he die? Which unfortunately was immediately proven to be untrue. While I'm not calling specifically for political violence, if political violence does happen, and sometimes it does, you would hope that it would be effective, but it was not. And I can only imagine that post that, the security situation in Milwaukee is probably gonna be a lot. Let me quick check, because Hive has had a big thing. I think Black Panther was about as nuanced as I can hope from a mainstream movie where a bunch of white men are overseeing everything, but I wonder how much that is me, one, not being white, two, being in a diaspora, my country of origin, which I am alienated from, is dealing with an isolationist movement that is very all about how great they are. I like the squiggly legs. Okay, so I don't see the connection between those 2 points, but it's super duper okay. But the bit that you said there at the start of that deal about it being probably as best as it could be from like a mainstream movie, and that's kind of what I worry about these things. Worry? Nah, worry's not the right word, but like what I expect from Marvel. Like, I don't expect... I expect as nuanced as Marvel could do. Which ultimately is only so nuanced. Oh, you're right, they do kind of squiggle around a little bit. It took me a hot second. I didn't quite figure what you were going on about. What are the squiggly legs? Scroll up. What did I miss? Oh, when you glad. Okay, it's not that bad. Alan says he was shot by a guy that was known as a bad shooter. Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Just fuck. This whole thing is just gonna be a fucking mess. It's like it's all gonna be even worse than it already was looking to be, which was already pretty fucking messy. Bolsonaro again. Oh, cause didn't he wasn't there a failed attempt on his life as well? And he just rode that as a big popularity point? He got shot. Not looking forward to any of this. This is a big propaganda thing. Yeah, and I do expect this to be something that's going to rile up the base even further. Both at the polls, but what I'm worried about is that this is going to be just kind of a declaration of even more of an open season and calls for political violence against everyone who's not on the right, or everybody who's not on the right in the way that the white nationalist fringe of the right would like them to be. And like, we've already got a lot of problems. It's already very concerning. So I don't really think we need more. And I kind of feel like we're going to get it. I also missed a bunch of nuance that already is in Black Panther because I'm not up with my radical black thinkers, which a lot of black and a lot of black history, which FD Signifier and Twitch cut off the end of it, which FD Signifier covered. I did watch that video, and I probably should give it another watch. And I did appreciate what he was saying about the power of having, especially for like younger black kids, the power of having a superhero who looked actually like them, and how important that was. Like, I do appreciate those points. So I can't really speak against it in that sense. I guess I just expect very little from Marvel. Bolsonaro himself tweeted about how it's saying how he eternal brothers with Trump, and how they're both great for surviving the shooting. The international far right is salivating that Trump fist in the sky photo too. Yeah, Alice, you're not wrong. I mean, I did know this stuff about Bolsonaro, but about far-right groups being super cool with all of this, really happy. That part, yeah. I also saw, like, there was like a congressman who was tweeting, and however much power tweets have anymore, but this is still a sitting congressman who's like, yeah, Biden ordered this assassination, and it's like, that's a great thing for a congressman to say. That's exciting. That's fun. Although I suppose at this day and age, maybe there's just like nothing else I would expect a congressman to say. Republican congressman? God, this sucks so much. I got some of it because it's like kind of right there for the reading, but I guess people can also skip over a lot of stuff. So do you feel like there is a possibility that Black Panther is more nuanced than we would expect a Marvel movie to be? And maybe importantly, like, is that something that we would be able to expect Marvel to continue when dealing with these kinds of topics? I did see the beacon. I just gotta figure out how to get the fuck over there. Also, I love how my drones are completely stationary and they do not help me at all. It's like super cool. That's why I spent money on them. I'm very glad that I spent money on these fucking drones. I think I got myself turned around. I think I gotta get over there. Oh, that's slick though. I always forget that that's a fucking thing. Like how when Eric took the plant, he was transported back to his apartment and only has connection to his father and the ancestral plane is only visible outside the windows. You know, just visual storytelling like that, which is a neat looking visual unless you can emphasize what's going on with respect to the characters, truth. So in this case, like, speaking specifically to the diaspora side of things, that children of diaspora would only really have connection through parents, and that connection can be very gated depending on situations, like if the parent is killed, in the case of Eric's father. That's not the thing that I wanted to do. God, this run is just shitty. Like, I should honestly just start this run over. Cause like, you got like no punch. And they keep on giving us Beetle Queen, which, thank you Beetle Queen, honestly, because we'd be getting our asses handed to us otherwise, but, like, it's also kind of weird. This is 5 Beetle Queens in a row. By the way, this is a quick update to a thing I posted before when Biden said his bizarre "I am getting Japan and Korea back together" thing. He did not say South Korea. I misheard it. He straight up said Korea, which makes it even more thinking emoji. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, I don't know, like, what to take from that. Because surely he can't possibly think that, like, Korean unification is gonna be happening in anybody's lifetime? Because it's not happening anytime soon. Why does it not surprise me that the US would be holding back unification? I do think it's somewhat radical also to have a movie out and out to say that the CIA trains operatives to infiltrate foreign nations and destabilize them to prepare for regime change to be more favorable to US interests. You know, that's super fair. I kind of, like, in very different context, but I was kind of talking with Soup earlier today about how sometimes things that become so familiar to us that they're just kind of like baseline knowledge, and you kind of forget that not everybody is like 100% knowing of that thing, let alone being on board with that thing. So something like that being in a mainstream movie is, yeah, that is kind of a bit of a lot. And perhaps I should have given a little bit more credit for its inclusion. But I also kind of like didn't notice it because it just feels like an of course thing. Like, yeah, of course the CIA does this. Like, do we not know this? Does everybody not know this already? And I need to remind myself that no, not everybody does know that. This also does remind me of a thought that I had today, which is like, this is just wacky pants thinking. This is not like any kind of real, the hot take or anything, like, with anything substantive between it. It was just like, my brain meets being like, oh, that's funny. Is Monsters University School of Americas for children? It feels kind of like School of Americas for children, though. I just popped into my head today, and I didn't really know what to do with it, so there, it's yours now. Please, do with it what you will. Teaching people to terrify for capitalism? Yeah, like the sequel to Monsters, Inc. Like I said, there's nothing substantive behind this thought. Like, this is not really anything of an anything. It's just a thing that popped into my mind. Like, because Monsters, Inc., the whole point of Monsters, Inc. is that you're teaching terror, right? So that they can keep the energy flowing. I mean, the movie is pretty mid. Like, let's not. There's no mincing of words that we could do there. It's not a good movie. It was, however, a movie that would show up fairly frequently on the Friday Night Roadshow. So that means I got to drunkenly watch it more than once. Which nobody should do. Oh wait, I missed a thing. Oh, about the whitewashing, the museums as a tool of whitewashing the past, I think. I also think it's radical for a movie to say that that museums are a whitewashing of mass cultural theft and appropriation and a refusal to repatriate cultural objects to the nations that were pillaged. Yes. Again, that, you know what, that is a super fair critique. I'm doing a quick scan to make sure I didn't miss anything else while I've got the game paused. Museum part I saw. Prequel to Monsters, Inc. Yeah. Is there a Monsters, Inc. 2? There's a Monsters, Inc. 2, isn't there? Holly says, trains a clandestine organization of bugs called the BIA to infiltrate the members of awful American organizations. Honestly, please do. I think that American organizations do need to be infiltrated by bugs. There's Monsters, Inc., Monsters, Inc. the show, and Monsters, Inc. Zero. Wait, like, okay, is Monsters, Inc. Zero, is that Monsters U? Or is Monsters, Inc. Zero a different thing? And I realize I'm being obtuse. It's not, I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay, Zero is Monsters Inc. U. Okay, good. Cause like they could have had another fucking sequel. That was like they could have had a prequel to the prequel. Like, how did Mr. Spiderlegs get his job? Would I put that past Disney/Pixar? No, I would not. They're probably making one. I would not be shocked. It's only called Monsters University because Americans are too cowardly to call something Zero. Then we had Cube Zero, didn't we? Cube Zero existed. It wasn't good. It was pretty bad, but it was a thing. Wait, Cube Zero was Canadian? I did not know this. I have learned a new thing today. Also, I figured that Monsters U was so they could make a low-key shout-out to the school that I went to university to. Because our initials were also MU. I did not think that. It just was it was just funny. Cube was Canadian! Oh my gosh! I did not know. Well, I mean, yeah, but like there's only so many MUs in the United States. I'm trying to think of like what other ones there are, cause like Minnesota. Well, wait, is Minnesota University, or is Minnesota like University of someplace Minnesota? Cause like in Wisconsin we've got like the UW system where you've got like University of Wisconsin-Madison, you got University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, University of Michigan. Okay. Wait, U of M is University of Michigan. University of Minnesota, Minnesota? Wait, why do we have two? What? Minnesota's not a city. Minnesota's a fucking state. I am so confused. Why are you people making me so confused? Also, I feel like I've missed a bunch of stuff. No, you're okay, Alice. Don't worry about not being a Minnesota head. Like, not everyone can be. Did I miss anything else from Holly? Holly said bugs and agents, which I think I might have caught, but if I didn't catch, I do apologize. Also, Holly, I didn't get to give you like the full usual greeting because there's like 12 different things that are popping off in my head and on the screen at the same time. But I hope that you're very well tonight. Hope that life is giving you as little stress as possible, and that you're getting all the rest that you need. That you're having good days and staying warm. So I wanted to make sure that you got, you know, you got your time in the spotlight. I can't even fucking talk tonight. If we can have University of New South Wales, Singapore, we can have a University of Minnesota, Minnesota. No, but the University of New South Wales, Singapore is a branch of University of New South Wales, which is in Singapore. But like university, there isn't a city called Minnesota. No, I know that New South Wales is not a fucking city. New South Wales is a state. Well, wait, are they called states in Australia? Because Minnesota's a fucking state, is the thing. That's what I'm trying to say. You have Twin Cities, see? Like that, like exactly like that. It hasn't changed anything what we made it 7 months. You and, Morty and I learned each other's dead names today. It hasn't changed anything. Okay, so now I understand how that statement, where that comes from. I would not expect it to change anything, but I am made happy that it has not changed anything. Although I can imagine that maybe that was a pretty awkward feeling. Unless this is one of those things where, like, hey, we've been together 7 months, I love and trust you, you might run into this at some point, so I'm just going to share it with you now, because it's that kind of thing. I guess they are states. Okay. Good, good. I'm glad there's one thing that I was correct about tonight. Canada gets provinces. Although I'm trying to remember, because I'm not sure if Virginia is a state. I think Virginia might be a commonwealth. Although we just say it's a fucking state. It happened because I froze up meeting 2 people with the same name this week. It was hard to be in a room with 2 of them. That's kind of... that feels like it's kind of a lot, and also it's something that I had not considered, and now I have a new thing to not look forward to when I go back to the States, because, like, everybody's got my fucking dead name in my generation, so, you know, I honestly appreciate that, so I can kind of mentally prepare myself before it happens. I appreciate the heads up on that, because like I said, I had not thought of it at all, because I don't run into anybody almost that has English language names. Oh god, I hate that, Holly. I hate that so much. I kind of feel like that would be like the only decent thing about having a statistically uncommon dead names, because I'm sure that you probably ate shit for that when you were a kid. I got what you meant, don't worry. I mean, unless you want to worry and I can't stop you, but, like, please don't worry on my account. Imp Overlord, where the fuck are you? Oh shit, there you are. Good to know. Good to know that you're here. Love that for us. I'm real tired. I have to be up early again tomorrow. Holly, if you need to get your sleep, please do. I would much rather that you were being well rested. In Argentina, it's provinces. In Belgium, it's regions. Belgians always got to be fucking, like, special. Look at us, we're the Belgians. Aren't we fancy with our regions? We've got territories in the US, but, like, they're not at the same level of administrative... what's the word that I want? Autonomy? As the state is. Because, like, Puerto Rico's a territory, and Guam's a territory. And didn't they just vote to make, like, them not get votes in the election? Or was that always a thing? I feel like that was a recent thing. One of our territories is larger than one of our states. I mean, we've got, like, fucking Rhode Island, so I'm sure, like, Guam is larger than Rhode Island. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Holly, sleep. We love you. Please take care of yourself. And we will catch you the next time that we catch you, and we'll be excited to do so. Guam could never vote. Okay. Well, I swore I read a thing about a recent law that was passed regarding, like, foreign voting, and now I'm not, like, now I'm not, I'm remembering what it was. Oh wait, hold on a second. There was a thing that I missed. Belgium's regions. Okay, I got that part. Hives we got territories. There, I got that part. It would take me like 20 hours to explain how the Belgian federal system works. Well, now we've got a topic for when you come here to Japan. If we ever run out of a topic, if we're ever feeling awkward, which hopefully we will not. By this point, I feel like we know each other well enough that we wouldn't be awkward in each other's presence. But if that does happen, you could teach me, if you'd like, about the Belgian federal system, and you would find a very invested student in me. I would be invested. I would love to hear it. The regions, because also linguistic communities. I was always okay. So that was a different thing. The always the thing was about Guam not being able to vote. You could teach me about the Tintin guy being a fascist. I would love to hear it, although I feel like I... Excuse me. I feel like I remember something about the Tintin guy being kinda... not... terrific? But I don't remember, aside from... Mostly what I remember about the Tintin guy being not particularly terrific is that he was real racist. The Tintin comics that deal with Asia are not spectacular. Like, they were not spectacular enough that even at the time of reading them for me, which I was relatively young, I was like, hey, this can't be right. This can't be good. And as a kid, like, that wasn't really something that you would expect me to know deeply, and I did not know deeply, but I knew that that was maybe not the greatest. There's extra lore about Tintin's, Tintin guy's connection with Asia. Oh god. Was he a Theosophist? Was he like down with, what's her name? Blavatsky? Like, I know the time periods are all different, but like, yeah, they could have picked it up. He worked on a Nazi World War II paper, and after that, most of his work was published in right-wing papers by former Nazis. And he was openly extremely right-wing. And they kept on, okay, perhaps does not surprise me that they kept on giving him like comic deals, you know, because rampant racism at the time, but like they kept on getting reprinted. It had an animated HBO cartoon that was low-key actually pretty good. Dang, you know? Everybody's always going on about cancel culture, but apparently not. Apparently you can just be like a Nazi in post-World War II Europe, and everything is okie dokie. He was arrested for working in a Nazi paper, and then the right-wing guy at his next paper, who was a fascist, was like, don't worry, you can free this guy, he's totally okay. He's totally hunky-dory. Well, that was great of him. That was really cool. That was very, very chill of that dude. Well, I guess if it hadn't been for that jackass, we wouldn't have any of our funny Captain Haddock memes. And the world would be a place I don't feel like I could say it'd be a worse place. I think we would have survived without the Captain Haddock memes, but you know, the world would just definitely continue to be a place. The memes. The sacred memes. Oh god, it's Grandparent. It's gonna fucking sing that song from the Suicide Squad. Oh my god, dude, I'm trying to kill you here. I need you to fucking die, though. I need you to fucking die. Thank you. I gotta say, this Void Fiend is pretty great. This Void Fiend, actually, fantastic. Very fun. But yeah, Hergé's connections with Asia is like when Tintin was called out for Asian by Chinese students in Belgium, he was like, my bad guys. He had a more complex relationship with East Asia where he had some form of knowing it's racist, but that's primarily because he was an old school European Orientalist. Oh, okay, yeah, I mean, I kind of mentally edited that into the sentence, but it does make the sentence read a lot more clearly. So the old school Orientalism, he could have been a Theosophist. Because that's like their whole fucking thing. That's well, I mean, there was a lot of like old school European Orientalists, though. They weren't all Theosophists. I shouldn't tar everyone with that brush. Not everybody was chilling with. Wait, was Crowley a Theosophist or not? Oh, off to work. You have yourself a good day at work. We love you too. Please do take all the care that is available to you. But I understand that you know your situation way better than I do. But please, hun, be careful. I don't know why I've got fucking Blavatsky and fucking Crowley on the mind tonight. Like, that, I think somebody mentioned them on Tumblr, and now it's just like, oh yeah, those jokers. I shall be so careful. God. I can't even imagine. I should look up pictures of Milwaukee right now, though. I mean, not like I should look them up right now, but Milwaukee as it is now, I should look those pictures up. Now, here's where it gets into some classic European Orientalism racism hours. So he was friends with a guy named Roger Leloup, who did the background art for Tintin. Leloup did a comic series based on his daughter called Yoko Tsuno, about a Japanese girl doing adventures. Leloup was a white guy, and his daughter was a Chinese girl he adopted. I'm just, it's the heavy breathing through the nose. I don't know if that came through on the mic, but I needed to have the nose breathing for a second there, because it's like, oh yeah, of course. Bases the Japanese character off his Chinese daughter, because sure, they're all the same. Good job, my guy. Good fucking job. Yokotsuno has the power of being a black belt in Aikido. Okay. That's, I mean, it's... Is that a power? I don't know. Aikido's I don't know what their ranking structure is. I assume that they actually do use the belt system, but Also, yeah, it does seem to be kind of wonky. But also, he's basing this Japanese character off his fucking Chinese daughter. Like, these are not the same thing, my dude. Did he talk to his daughter? I mean, his daughter was adopted. We don't know at what age. So, like, did she have any connection to her own culture? She could have been like, maybe, hey, Dad. Hey. Hey, Dad. Hey. Character's also named after a Japanese actress. That's fantastic. That's... Good job, Laloop! You goober! We... Can we, like... Can we go back in time and alter the timeline so that in now, white folks would just mind their own fucking business? With I don't know, like, what links in the chain that we need to, and I realize the irony of me just being here in Japan and saying these things, but like, but honestly, like, I kind of feel like if we spent a lot more time minding our own fucking business, that maybe by the time that we started to interact with other cultures and races, that we would not have been so fucking weird about it. I kind of feel like maybe that's a possibility. We needed more time in the oven, is what I'm basically saying. We were half cooked, half baked, half. They should not have taken us out of the kiln yet. This is not even a bread metaphor. It's a pottery metaphor. We're talking about pots. We were a mistake. Oh, are you? Oh, lucky me. Frab Tuesday, Kalu Kalay. That said, like a fucking threat. It's sent. I'm gonna look at it on break, and I probably should take a break soon, because this level's always kind of chonkers. And unless we die early, which I think that we're strong enough that we shouldn't just, like, up and fucking die. Although, it's always possible. It is always possible. Oh, we just missed that fucking jump. Go job. Go job. Go job! I cannot. I am done with talking. I cannot talk. It's good. Let me get to the next, where are these fucking pillars? Okay, I think there's some over here. Let me, like, just get to where the pillars are. And then I can pause, I can take a break, I can look at this comic, probably scream. Hopefully not scream, because my throat has only got so much strength in it. But it might be, the scream might be wrung out of me. Like a towel. Filled with acid and, barbed wire and maybe some broken glass. I kind of feel like that's the towel is like that. Oh, would you stop? I need you to not do what you're doing right now. This is terrible. This situation, it sucks. We hate it. We hate everything about this. These fucking things, so they blow up and they put like corruption fields on the ground, which is not the easiest way I could have said that idea, but there we are. That is the idea. I have said it. Okay, let's pause here for a second. It should be said that some East Asian folks in Europe have a fondness for the series due to being a rare East Asian rep of the time, and in specific, if you were from the 70s, 80s diaspora, there's kind of nothing besides it, but it's still weird Orientalist shit. it's a fair point. I kind of feel like maybe that connects, not even tangentially. I think that kind of dovetails pretty well with the earlier conversation that we were having about Black Panther and diaspora groups being able to find um, some measure of representation, even if that representation is not as nuanced as perhaps it could be, seeing as it's being made by, white marketing executives, or in this case is weird and orientalist because it's being made by a weird orientalist guy. But I have a fondness for the series because it was a rare opportunity to see India in comics that we could get from the library. We have an example right here in Hive. I still stand by my thesis, though, that we needed more time in the oven. Us, the white folks, we needed more time in the oven. We should have had it. We didn't get it. But let me take my pause here. On account of I need something in my throat. That sounds sexual. I need some orange juice in my throat. That sounds better. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Ah, my ears. Alright, Hive. Well, first off, I'm back. Yay! I'm back. Um, energized? As much energized as I can be. Hive, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. I can only guess why a YouTube account named Aryan Game Dev would be telling us why you fail as an indie game dev. And I can't. My guess is none of them are good. None of them are good. I'm pretty sure he has some pretty awful takes. Just as a guess, as a guess. Slight correction: the guy's daughter was Korean. I confused it because alongside Yoko Tsuno, she appeared. Wait. Alongside Yoko Tsuno, she also inspired another character in the series, who's Chinese, which thinking emoji. Thinking emoji couldn't even get 69 views. I mean, who wants a 69? Fucking Aryan Game Dev. No one. No one wants his lips down there. I didn't. How long ago was the video? Because I didn't look that closely. Because like, tell me that is in fact the cap. God, what a no, God no. Fuck, I don't want to know what this guy's got to say. What value could he possibly have? Okay, what I wanted to say was what value could his video possibly have, but also maybe what value could he possibly have. Jesus, these fucking these spider droids with their corruption fields. Like, maybe he likes LBP. Wait, hold up a hot second here. What would liking LBP have to do with the fact that his channel's name is Aryan Game Dev? LBP's got its issues, but I don't recall any of the issues being that they were overly Aryan leaning. Maybe the one Nazi I had to do with. I mean, it's from Hive, so I don't know if our algorithms are giving us the same bullshit, but you're right. The community, the LBP community, certainly does have those folks, and they are awful. They are a blight on the community. I wonder if that dude is still around. I hope not. Like, I hope that all of those folks just took the server closures and went away. Didn't decide to go through the trouble of getting on the private servers. Although, like, I think both the private servers that I know of are, like, pretty upfront about being queer friendly. So I don't imagine that there's going to be too many people that are tolerated. Serves me right for looking up the location of an item in Elden Ring. This is one of those. I mean, of course, there's gonna be a bunch of fucking chodes in the Elden Ring community because it's a try-hard game. Those kinds of games attract those kinds of people, but I hate that for you, Hive. I forgot all about that fucking Nazi dude. I've spent the last 4 months not thinking of that guy, and I kind of love it. I hope I never have any contact with that dude ever again. That would be pretty great. Oh shit, we actually got up that hill. Good for us. Alright, what is this? Pillar of Soul. I don't remember what you do, friend. Because all these fucking pillars have got like some kind of fancy thing going for them. I need you to blow up. You are not blowing up. Like, I'm not hitting you at all. Seasonal anime rec of the season is Senpai is an Otonoko, a show about cross-dressing bi guy dealing with cross-dressing and gender stuff with the help of his friends. There's a good amount of queer supporting characters, also at least in it. At least in the web manga it's based on. That's pretty wild. Also pretty nice. I have no idea why I said nice like that. That was a real weird way for me to, like, say the word nice. It is pretty nice, though. Hopefully it will be well received, like the, like that one anime that got Crunchyroll to turn off all their comments. Except the opposite. The opposite of how that anime was received, I think. I forget the name of that one. But we were talking about it just the other week, so... Oh, seriously. I don't know what this shit does, so I'm just not gonna take it. I'm gonna have to sit down one of these days with an actual, like, item guide and look up all of the lunar item effects, because there's a lot of them and they have a very transformative effect on runs, and I just don't know. The only one I know is Shard of Glass, which is not what that's called. It's something glass, but that one I do know what it does, and it's fantastic, but it also kills you. Well, it kills me. I know there's some folks who can absolutely fuck with it. Are we gonna hit our heads again? I feel like we're gonna hit our heads again. Oh shit, we made it. Check us out. It's a boy love show that I'm also watching, and it talks about homophobia and queerness pretty in depth. That's honestly pretty wild and also really cool. Okay, buddy, I need you to just nod. Okay, you gotta, like, hold the fuck still. Like, we melt this guy when we hit him in this form, but he just never sits still. He keeps on fighting my drones, though, so, like, go to town, friend. I wish we had... Like, I really, really wish we had an extra jump. Because the lack of an extra jump, I feel like, is gonna really fuck us over as time goes on. Buddy, just chill the fuck out. God damn it. See, because, like, we do so little damage with this form. I wish Kronos was here. Because then I could bug Kronos for hints and tricks. Okay, sweet as, we are on the next form. That's good. Kill all of these fucking dudes immediately. Because they suck. It's the flying guys that just fuck us up. These flying guys are the worst. And I'm sorry I missed some of your stuff, Alice. This particular part of the fight is a lot, so I promise I will scroll up. Not that I think like you don't understand that, but I do feel like I should apologize. Let me get to the end of this section, and then I'll pause and just take a quick look at the stuff that I missed. Okay, I saw that part. Good. Twilight Out of Focus is the show's name. That the one that we're right. The one that got a review bumped on Crunchy. Gay people don't exist in Japan, and all that gay porn from Japan is all done by accident. They just accidentally make gay porn. It's like mutations in evolutionary biology. Just like shit, just sometimes happens sometimes, and it doesn't mean anything necessarily. You know, that most of those the mutations, they just don't get carried on to the next generation. It's weird that the gay porn keeps on cropping up, but you know, it's just complete accident. I also started watching Girls Band Cry, and 2 episodes in, it's actually pretty great. Is Girls Band Cry, like, does that have anything to do with Bochi, or is this a completely separate cute girls having monumental problems while doing music? Oh my god, dude, just fucking chill. I swear to God, he's gonna jump right on us. Nate, I need you to just not, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, we are so fucked. This is the part I can't deal with. And I hate it so much. Okay, I may need to be quiet for a bit here, because it is definitely the part where he kills us. Just like in Portal 2, but without the really cute British kid. And by kid, I mean robot. And by robot, I mean asshole. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn. Oh, fuck. Just, I need you to fucking die. I need you to die so much. That's all I'm asking is for your death. I don't... Oh, shit. Fucking this fucking thing. I hate it. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Please. No more. Just, please, no more. No more Ego Dorobo? Ego Dorobo. Okay. Okay, good. Good. We are past a fairly difficult point. Now, this part is gonna suck. This part is totally gonna suck. No doubts about that. But, oh shit, he's got fucking shuriken. Oh god. Oh shit. No, you can't have my shuriken! I need those. I need those so bad. Mostly I need you to not have them, because you will destroy my stuff. All of my stuff will be destroyed by you with the shuriken. Come on! Yo, did we do it? Oh shit! I think did we do it? Is there another phase? Because it's been so long since we beat this shit. Moon detonation! Oh god, where do we go? Oh fuck. I don't remember, and we've only got so much time. Oh shit on me. We've only got 3 fucking minutes. I hate this part. This is I just fucking hate it. Well, Boji is also cute girls doing cute things with music, right? Like, I'm not... Just go, dude, just go. What, we can't go that way? Where do I go? Oh my god, if we fucking die because I don't know where we're supposed to fucking go, I am gonna be so angry. No, but seriously, where's the warp out of here? We're gonna die, because I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Is it this? Do I have to jump through one of these fucking things? I don't think so. Oh god damn it. Like, Kronos, I need you here. Okay, that's clearly not it. Great, we're gonna fucking die. I got a minute and 2 seconds. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Is it this? Please tell me it's fucking this. No! Oh god damn it! Well, like, we beat the fucker, at least. Okay, so we've done that much. Great. Well, okay. This is cool. This is super neat. I love it. I think this is great. I love this mechanic. I think it's cool that you have a fucking field that I'm supposed to be escaping from, and you've given me no indication of what fucking direction to go in. Game. Well, but there's only 40 seconds left. Might as well just sit here. I am beyond pissed off. Where am I? Where do they want me to be? Where is the fucking gimmick? Devs? I did your boss. I don't know how to get down off the fucking plateau. Fuck this. I am so... Alice, there's a wall around the entire thing. I ran into the wall twice. There's no gap that I run out. Must be like a jump pad that I didn't see. You know, I apologize. I shouldn't have snapped at you. That was rude of me. You know what? I know I took a break a little bit before, but if I'm getting snippy at y'all, that's on me, and that's really shitty. So I'm gonna take a second break, and I'm gonna have a really deep breath, and when I come back, we're gonna do the mode that I enjoy. Because I enjoy that one, it's really fun, and I know how it works. But I do need to take a really deep breath. And I'm probably gonna message Kronos and be like, what the fuck? But I will be back. Alice, honestly, I am really sorry. Okay, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've had a deep breath. Had a couple of laughs at the tumblers. Tumblr's not always a laughing place, but there was a funny post that I saw. I'm way too energized. I don't know if I needed this much energy, but that's okay. 'Cause we is gonna go and do a fun thing. Yes. Yes, a fun thing. We're gonna do simulacrum, because I do love them. I guess what you did, I don't know what you did, but I'm gonna guess that you gave Bailey a hug. I'm gonna hope that you gave Bailey a hug. Let us simulacrums. I upgraded the wrong weapon to +6 in Elden Ring. Okay. How bad is that? Like how badly did you fuck yourself? Cuz it sounds like that might be pretty bad. Like, is it gonna take you a year to get to the next, like, to do the weapon that you needed to do? Flamethrower! Throw in the flames. Look, y'all are just flying around and being a bother. And I could use you to not be a bother. I would like less bothering. Oh fuck, like take bleed. I love bleed. Hopefully not too badly. I am also hoping that you didn't mess up your run too badly, because I don't know what the process is of upgrading weapons in Elden Ring, so I don't know like what kind of cost, like time cost that is. Oh god. Oh my god! Oh, they just dumped me straight into the fucking void! Oh Jesus. That was so bad. We could easily die here. Thanks a lot, you jerks! What a fucking jackass move. Will-o-wisp. Okay, I thankfully had enough to upgrade the correct weapon to 6. Okay. So you didn't lose too much. One should hope. I think we... Oh, that gave us back a whole 1 hit point. That's not really great. Don't love that for us. Okay, these jellyfish have gotta fucking go. I had no idea, because jellyfish are usually a joke. And that was not a joke. That was the opposite of a joke. I'm ironically doing this so that I can get an item that gives me the ultimate source of upgraded materials to get normal weapons up to +6. I feel like there's a weird loop there. But that's probably just because I don't know Elden Ring or From games enough to know like what the actual gameplay loop is. Oh god, it's a jellyfish. With these fucking jellyfish, though. Nobody loves you. Where's the enemy? Like, there's one last enemy. It's hiding out somewhere. Oh, you're up on the fucking hill. Look at you, Private Joker. Did you come down from the hill? Are you coming down from the hill? Where does this fucker go? Why? I cannot talk, clearly. Where is this fucker go? Please. I just want to be able to speak. Okay, it's dead. Good on us. Next wave is in 5 seconds. Not so good on us. Boss wave! Boss wave! Oh shit! Fucking... Oh fuck. These goddamn... Jellyfish are everywhere. Jellyfish are fucking everywhere. Why? Why must there be so many jellyfish? Give me the flamethrower, yes. Okay, flamethrower is engaged. It's going to get married to the... What would be a funny thing for a flamethrower to marry? There's a whole ass joke there that I just don't get. How many of these fuckers are there? Jesus. Like, please though. Just 5 more of you, and this jerk has just shown up out of nowhere to make my day awful. We take the... I don't know what the fuck that is, but it seems pretty great. This little... I love this thing. This thing is so cute. It's like a plasmified hermit crab. And honestly, we need more plasmified hermit crabs in our lives. All of us, really. Except you're going weird places. My dude, I need you to stay in places that aren't weird. I would love that. Hunter's Harpoon. Fancy, exciting. Has a slight spicy taste to it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It just came out. Sometimes these things just come out. Okay, we're gonna begin the assessment. It will be exciting and fun. We do have this tricorn now. If we use the tricorn, we get a special weapon, and we also get a fancy hat. And honestly, I think the hat is as important as the weapon. I'm not in any way a patriot, but I do think the tricorner hats look pretty great. I think that we should bring them back. I know that there's no chance of this. They are too old-timey. But, you know, you don't know. Someday, they could make a comeback. Hipsters love this one trick, which is looking like fucking Benjamin Franklin. Hipsters always saying to themselves, if only I could look like Benjamin Franklin. All these things are trying to kill me, and I think that is so very rude. Like, why would you want to kill me? I know I've got issues. Subscriptions, even. But, like, What? Do you want me to die? Game, I want you to ask yourself, I want you to look me in the eyes. My very, very pretty eyes. And I want you to tell me to my face that you want me to die. You can't do it. I guess we take the bear. I think the bear like will help us block damage. And that is kind of important. I know on some of the later waves, we really benefit from that. Which is not me trying to undersell things. I'm at that point where I'm just not emoting properly anymore. But it actually does really help to be able to block shots periodically on the harder difficulties. Okay, we don't want that. That's pretty junk for us. I could have sworn I saw a box over here. I did see a box, but it's not the kind that I want. Are you still alive? How though? Yeah, I'll go with the monster tooth again. Any kind of healing I feel like is pretty good for us. Oh, these jellyfish. Jellyfish from the fucking deep over here. I would like to get some slightly beefier versions of the wisps. I mean, by beefier, I mean like I would just like to pick up more copies of the wisps so that they have a stronger effect. Although I think there is an item that would synergize with that. I think like propulsion fuel I think is the one that works with that. Oh my god, look at all these fuckers just trying to zap the shit out of me. The monsters have the Chrono Watch. I forget what the Chrono Watch does, but I'm pretty sure that it's not very for us. And they're all gonna have that from now on. I don't know how bad that fucks us. I love the wisp for crowd control. Like, everything just gets knocked back, and it kind of breaks up these really like dense knots of enemies. Oh my god, there's like 17 creatures left. How though? Nobody needs this many. I want to stay close to the hermit crab so that we don't miss the bauble when it pops out. Wait, where's the last oh, are you? Where the fuck are you? What? That thing was just fucking hiding over there. Old guillotine, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, we start with... Oh, Des! Lovely to see you. Hope you are well tonight. Hope that the life is being very kind to you, as I always hope that it is being very kind to you. Oh my god, look at you fuckers. You're just like, just chilling there. putting the zappers on me. You don't gotta be doing that. All these little monstros. Do you understand that I am zapping the fuck out of you? I hope you understand that I'm zapping the fuck out of you. Are things going well for you, Des? I know, like, you're always super busy with work. Which is 100% understandable, but, like, I can dig how that might be a little bit tiresome. Why does nothing give me money? I kind of feel like we should be getting more money. Oh shit, crowbars! As I've gotten older, I am finding that I'm out of when games require like 100 hours to do. Oh god, yeah, like... I can do longer games if they allow for short sessions. Oh, I'm put off by it. Also 100% yeah. Like, I've sunk a lot of hours into Isaac, but all of those were in like 45-minute bursts. And that's something that's like, it's a much easier sell for me. But like, I can't do sit down and play for like 6 hours anymore like I would have when I was in uni. That shit's just not happening. Warhorn, I think. I don't know if Warhorn is what we wanted, but I'm not bothered if a game is at 10 hours or 20. Oh, like a 10-hour game? Yeah. The only thing like I find with those is that like they make for really quick streams. For my long-form games for streams, I kind of want something that is gonna take like maybe about 6 streams or so. Oh god, look at you. You're just there. Just there and fucking with me. There are so many of these fucking enemies though. I need you to stand still and let me shoot you. And then I need you to die. Gas hall. Absolutely gas hall. Love every minute of the gasoline. If I can make things like bleed and burn, I think we're pretty well set. Sir, you can't just be teleporting like that. I need you to not. Ever? Just never. I need you to never. Oh shit, ukulele? Fuck yes! I love it to death. Because it is gonna zap things to death. And let me tell you, there are few things are better than just zapping shit with electricity. Hit video game? Wait, which game is the hit video game? Oh, ukulele! I never actually played ukulele. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's ukulele's like a 3D platforming collectathon, right? It's fine. Okay, the sequel is better. Fair enough. Lost Wade. Oh Jesus! Like, why does everything want to set me on fire? My friends and Franz, I need you to just not set me on fire. I think that would be pretty great for everybody. They're remaking the first game also to address a bunch of complaints people had with it. Like, is it quality of life stuff, or is it like, oh, we didn't realize that we had done a racism, and we would like to fix that? I mean, I would hope that if the second one was in effect, I would hope that they would, but I can't imagine that they would remake a game for that. It's quality of life stuff. I mean, even quality of life improvements are pretty appreciated. Give me 1 second, and I'll read that last thing that you put in. Just because I got these guys, and they're pretty chonkers. Guys, you are chonkers. I need you to not. The second was like a 2D platformer, more in the style of Donkey Kong Country. Okay. It's interesting that they went from, like, going for a 3D to that, like, 2D.5. Oh yeah, we'll take the hammer. Shattering Justice, it seems very exciting. Oh, can I ride on you? What the fuck? Yo, nobody told me we could ride this thing. Oh shit, that is so slick. Look at me, I am riding. I'm riding you. My hermit crab friend. Although that does mean that we can't get these, so we probably are going to want to make a quick rush to pick some of this shit up. Which means we can no longer ride our friend. But it was fun whilst we were riding our friend. Now, studio's all made up of ex-Rare people. Oh, that's kind of neat, though. Is Yooka-Laylee of, like, the same era as Clona? Because there's so many streams I watch who is very big on the Clona. Clona was more of a 90s game, okay. I remember when Clona got the re-release, and they were over the moon about that. Yooka-Laylee was like 2010s, holy shit. Like, I thought Yooka-Laylee was way earlier than that. I thought Yooka-Laylee was more in the era of Banjo and Kazooie. Oh, there you are. What are you doing hiding up there, mate? That's not where you want to be. Cool kids don't hide. A bursting fungus. It was one of the big Kickstarter games. Okay. I don't think I had realized that. But then that would make a lot more sense for 2010, yeah, because Kickstarter's... like, Kickstarter's like one of those things where it feels like it's been around forever, but it's, I mean, 2010 is a lot of years ago, but it's not like forever. It's not like 30 years ago. You know it's from 2010 because they had JonTron there before they removed him for doing a racism. Oh God. I mean, I'm glad that they removed him at least, but can you imagine being like, having that be one of your like Kickstarter goals? You're like, yeah, we're gonna get fucking JonTron in on this shit. This is the time when he did all his anti-immigrant stuff. Fucking JonTron. At least he didn't get like a feel-good redemption arc. Please tell me he didn't get a feel-good redemption arc. I need to have like some faith left in humanity. And him going, well, I'm not a racist because I'm an Iranian American. Oh, yeah, I love that's a great excuse. I love the I'm part of a marginalized group, so I can't possibly be bigoted towards other marginalized group. I mean, because all marginalized groups are exactly the same and are all on the same team. A man might be an Iranian American, but that is a very white thing to say. This run's actually going pretty well. Can't complain too much about this. I mean, I know it's gonna blow up in our face eventually, but still pretty happy with what we got going on here. Oh, look at you. Look at these things just hiding up here like snipers. I think they're so cool. Oh god, this is a hard choice. I gotta go with lens makers though. The extra critical hit is a lot. Oh fuck yes. Give me all of the flamethrowers. Why is it like so long between flamethrowers though? Like I feel like we should be charging that up a lot quicker. Let me pause so I get the whole sentence here. As far as I can tell, JonTron semi-managed to maintain a fan base, but it seems like he did lose a lot of people, plus the content churn got him, so he changed his style and makes fewer videos, and a lot of times, when some famous YouTuber makes videos with him, people are angry. Good! Good! I hope that people remember and stay angry. Like, unless a person has, like, honestly gone through the work to get past their shittiness, and here getting past their shittiness means, like, actually repairing that in their own mind, like, what allowed them to be shitty in the first place, and trying to, if they've hurt another person, actually, like, do what they can to make up for that. And accept the fact that they may not be forgiven, because that's just how it works sometimes. Like, if they've done an honest job of the steps, okay. Like, yeah, I feel like you need to be able to give people chances, but, like, if you haven't, ukulele again, absolutely. As far as I could tell, okay, so last time I looked, he, like, downplayed his racism, but he's still racist. He never apologized for posting charts about how, oh god, he was doing fucking replacement theory shit. Of course he was. Like, of course he was. that was like the hotness for a while. I mean, it's still the hotness, unfortunately, but oh shit, it's these guys. Fuck me. Like, at least we blow things up quickly, but god, these things suck. I just want to get to 130 so I can pick up the drugs. I hate that I know the people are in them. I hate that you need to. Like, I know there's always a new set of, like, influencers or what have you, creators that you have to know the new deep lore on. It's like never fucking ending. But at least for like, if you were of that era, you kind of do gotta know more about these assholes than you'd really like to. I'm gonna catch what you said in just a mo. Need to make sure that everything fucking dies. You know how it is, needing to murder everything. Alright, where's my toy? Give me my toy. Crowbar, absolutely. Fucking love it. A lot of the version of the replacement theory stuff American right-wingers use is based around a racist book by a fascist French fascist gay guy. Diversity win! I hate the diversity win there. Don't fucking need it. Fall damage is doubled and is lethal. That's fine. We're not gonna fall. Has anybody told the right-wingers that the dude was French? Because I feel like for certain right-wingers, that's even more of a deal breaker than the being gay. Fucking all these jabronis going on about freedom fries. Oh, I missed. I mean, it's totally understandable that I missed because I'm a terrible shot, but yes! Finally, we got some drugs. I appear to have corrected my error in Elden Ring. Congratulations. I hope that did not cost you too much time. Although you said it wasn't too bad. But it definitely is like a feeling when you realize that you've sunk a whole bunch of effort into something that was like, oh, that's not the thing that I needed to sink the effort into. Because like then you know, you still got the effort to do for this other completely different thing. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to course correct in Dark Cloud 2 once I realized, unfortunately, at the very end of the game, how badly I'd fucked things up. Because like, it would have taken forever. It would have just been absolutely fucking miserable. And me, not so much into the misery. Unless it's my friend of misery. In which case, like, fuck yeah. They basically Americanized the guy. Oh, the French dude? They're like, oh, you're racist enough that you can be officially American. Dang. Oh, wait, Camus? Like, the dude who wrote The Plague? Camus? Like, the dude who wrote The fucking Stranger? Camus? Oh, it's a different Camus. I was gonna say, because I, like, suddenly was not shocked. Because I fucking hate The Stranger. Wait, is that the one that I'm thinking of? I think The Stranger is the one that I'm thinking of, and I do not like it. It's really gross. That was Albert Camus. Okay. Fair enough. Had me with like a bit of a French existentialist jump scare there. I was not super a fan of that one. Oh, Razor Wire. Fuck yes. Absolutely Razor Wire. Camus is a common French old guy name. I honestly did not know that. Once again, I am learning a bunch of things that I fear I will probably not retain. And I hate that. But I'll keep some of it. Oh fuck yes, drugs! Gotta get our drugs. Gotta get those drugs. And a fucking ukulele! Here we are, we're in the 90s, and by 90s I mean 2010s, platformer ukulele. Beloved by fans. Hated by people who hate fun, I guess? Yo, wait, friend, where are you going? Friendo, we need to talk. Oh my god, all of you are right here, all immediately. And then, like, all the enemies decided to fuck off. Please, enemies, make your choices. Stand by your decisions. Be like a Stephen King book and make a stand, but be less racist than the Stephen King book. There's a lot of, like, the stand has got some stuff in it. Not even just the Mother Abigail stuff, although that's its own whole can of worms. I guess we'll take that. Other Camus is a specific type of French right-wing guy. He was left-leaning and just a random academic guy. And then, oh, this sounds like it's getting good. And then there started to be a big moral panic in France about Muslims. Because of course there was. And he started being like, the Muslims will take us over. We will become an Islamic State, which is just racist nonsense, of course. Lamau. Wait, question. Was this, and when I say recently, I mean within my lifetime. Was this like semi-recently? Because I feel like I remember this specifically. 80s and 90s, okay. So I wouldn't have been aware of French politics enough at the time to have known it directly, but like it's ringing a lot of bells. Tri-tip spear. I love that we have got tri-tip dagger. It's not a spear, it's a dagger. But it is fantastic, and everything does fucking explode now, and I am such a fan. It's not specifically exploding because of the dagger, but it started getting reported in 2000s when France banned burqas in schools. Okay, so like we're definitely getting into periods where I would have had knowledge of this. Because I do remember that. And basically like all of the getting like super weird about specifically like Muslim religious clothing. Because this would have been around the same time that they were starting to get really weird about hijabs, which is maybe not how that's pronounced, now that I think of it. I love words that I'm more used to seeing in print than I am hearing people actually say. Those are my favorite. Basically, as France started getting more and more immigrants from Northern Africa and ex-colonies that were Muslims, and alongside general anti-immigrant sentiment, you'd get a lot of rhetoric using cynically French values around around laicity, the separation of church and state, to be racist. Okay, I dig it. You need to tell me about the fucking kimono ban that was anti-Muslim. Did they banned kimono in order to screw with Muslim folks? Because that's like a double helping of racism. Wow, France, like, and the thing is, like, France is super big into the Japonism movement. Like, the word is fucking French. And they're like, how are they gonna be going out there banning fucking kimono? I thought the French loved that shit. Okay, they pushed us out of the dome, and much like the, actually no, in the under the dome, you would want to be out of the dome, because under the dome is bad. Like that book, it's bad. There's a lot going on in that book, and it's a lot of it is just not good. Very just not good. A while ago, there was a mini trend of French teen girls getting into kimono and wearing them into schools, and this was exploited to pass a law that was basically a dress code law. This dress code law was later used to police Muslim girls. Because of course it was. Because of course it was. Why would it not be? Great job, France! Doing great. Not actually doing great. I don't know if that made that clear enough, but where is this last asshole? Thank you. I just want my toy. Oh, I think I remember this. I think this, like, everything explodes. Basically, I just want everything that makes everything explode. France is like the dark universe version of America from those alt-reality Star Trek episodes. Oh my god! Like, do you want to be the dark version of America? Like, because I feel like America is already someplace else's dark version. I can't think of, like, where we're the dark version of, but we're definitely the dark version of someplace. Wait, whoa, 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 Alice, hun, I don't know about that. That feels like a lot. I mean, we're bad. We're awful. Honestly, we're really bad about almost everything. But I do feel like the OG colonial empire is kind of like I got. I'm still I'm in awe here. And this is not the angry awe, this is like, oh my god. America, just like, we're all so bad. We're all like each other's dark versions in just like weird ways. I hate it so much. On King, I'm guessing you've never seen the Indian movie adaptation of Quitters Inc. The only adaptation of Quitters Inc. I've seen was in shit. What anthology movie was that in? Was it in Cat's Eye? I think it was in Cat's Eye. But no, I've never seen the I've never seen a version of Quitters Inc. except for the one in Cat's Eye. Quitters Inc. is kind of fucked up. Although, I will say that it is an effective short story. And it kind of makes sense because it's one of his earlier ones. And it's a very contained short story. Which is very much one of his issues. Oh shit, we got an old guillotine. Fucking love that shit. If you do watch it, let me know how it is. It's weird because, like, King is such an American writer. Like, he's so specifically an American writer. It's kind of hard for me to imagine, like, other countries and cultures doing adaptations of his work. I don't think it's impossible, but like so much of his thing is just deeply centered on the US. See, I honestly never realized that. And that's super interesting for me to know. Oh, now you did mention to me before that one animated adaptation of Battlefield. So I probably should have known that there were other foreign adaptations of his work. Now, because you mentioned that there are a number of King adaptations. When they do that, generally, like, do you find, at least in the ones that you've seen, do you find that they, like, do they try to localize it, or do they, like, adapt it straight as is? So, like, are we looking at a Cairo Pulse situation? Or are we looking at a Juon situation? They normally try to localize it. Okay, now that's like super interesting. Because I have to imagine like King is just absolutely awful to localize. I wonder if there's like a wiki page. There probably is, right? Like foreign adaptations of King? There's gotta be a wiki page for that. There's like a wiki page for every fucking thing. I think I might have seen, I think I might have seen the 90s adaptation of Nightfire, because doesn't that have the dude from RoboCop in it? I could see his name in my head, and I can't pull it out. Is it Miguel Ferrer? I feel like I'm screwing up his last name because I always screw up his last name. Well, I kind of think like the metaphor of, I mean, it's hardly a metaphor because it's a King book and like everything is on the nose as fuck, but like the metaphor of tabloid journalists as vampires is an interesting one. It's a bit facile, but oh, I did get Miguel Ferrer, not Ferrer. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it because, like, I really like that actor, and I screw his name up all the time. Like, it's a bit of a facile metaphor, but like it works. And the conceit of our vampire, like, just flying into towns on a Cessna, is kind of cute. Like, I think it's kind of a cute idea. Oh, they're giving us so many crowbars. And honestly, they could just give us all the crowbars. I would not complain even a little bit. Not even a little bit. I would be like, yes, please. I will take even more if you have them. One thing I really want to do when I go back to the US, like, I want to go to some, like, used shop and just load up on cheap DVDs of, like, all of these 90s horror movies. Like, there's a like, good is such a relative term with these movies, because a lot of them are objectively, like, not particularly great, but that for a cheap movie, they do really quite work. And while they're not something that I would want to spend a ton of money on, get that Driller Killer Blu-ray. Like, if I could get Blu-rays, I would. I don't know what's going to be available at these kinds of shops I'm thinking of. I don't even know if these shops still exist in the retail landscape of the United States, because so much of that has changed since I've been gone. Blu-rays would mean that I could watch them on the PS4. I think that PS4 is, like, region locked for DVDs and is not region locked for Blu-rays, which is why you can play... How's that work? Like, you could play games from any region almost, but you can't watch movies from every region. Since you left America, there have been a lot of boutique brands for Z-list horror schlock. Companies like Vinegar Syndrome. The name of the company is Vinegar Syndrome. It's an interesting choice. I mean, if it works for them, sure, I guess. What a name. We are Vinegar Syndrome. We are here to rock your world. I don't know what this fucking thing is, so we'll take it. Empathy cores. Oh shit. Did that work for us last time? I don't remember. I do know that my tongue feels like swollen because I've been talking a lot, so I'm not gonna take a full break, but I might need to take like a really short break just to get some kind of water in me. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. But let me clear off this next wave, and then I'll just do a really super quick pause. Before you go on break, I best be up. Hi, thank you so much for dropping by tonight. As always, it is always a deep pleasure to have you hanging out with us. I hope that you sleep very well. I hope that you have very pleasant dreams. And I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, as I always do. Well, thank you. It means a lot to me, you know? You mean a lot to me. We'll see you then. I need to not shoot my friend. I mean, in general, that's good advice, but also because I just forget that the thing that's following us around is our little friendly boy. Actually, let me get this drink right now, because like my tongue is doing weird things. Be right back. Alright. The quick orange juice is a thing of beauty. I'm glad that I picked some up on my way home from work, even though it is getting a little bit expensive. Everything is getting a little bit expensive here, though. Oh shit, I missed a thing. They recently put out a Blu-ray for Reptilicus. What the fuck? Okay. Like, I could fuck with that. When did I last see Reptilicus? Fucking, that must have been forever ago. I mean, who doesn't love the Danish kaiju, right? I thought that was one thing that we could agree that they did well. I mean, nobody makes Danish kaiju like the Danes. You can't take that away from them. That is one thing that you, in fact, have to give them. Lots of European racism, the Danes. Oh, icons of European racism. Well, like, I didn't say that we gotta give it to them for being good people. I said we have to give it to them for making a Danish kaiju movie. No other people would make a Danish kaiju movie like the Danes. I realize I am damning with faint Danes. I just think of the Danish and the Nordics. I swear, like, everybody's got some giant racism problem, including us. Like, that should go without saying. That I'm definitely including the U.S. in this. Well, specifically white U.S. folks in this. Wait, where is this jerk? Where are you? Are you like way the fuck up on top of that? Because I can't get up there. But there is a whale up there. There's like a space whale. And I definitely fuck with that. Who is like, was it the... Was it the Danes that Lovecraft hated so much? I feel like it was. There was one of the Nordics that like super white Nordics too, that like Lovecraft fucking hated. And I think it was, no, it was the Dutch. Lovecraft like fucking hated the Dutch of all people. It always kind of weirded me out a bit. The Dutch are not Nordic, they're Germanic. Okay, fair enough. I will take the L on that one. Honestly, we'll take the L. Like that's on me. But it is weird, like how much he hated them. I mean, white Dutch. They're a non-white Germanic Dutch, of course. This is true, but like, I don't know that that would have been something that Lovecraft saw. And honestly, like, that's kind of a big problem, though, is that... And I have to remind myself of this, like, we do tend to flatten European, like, country people into all being white. Like, we'll say the French, and we just mean, like, the white French. I think the Harvester Scythe. Oh, do you think his head would explode if he realized that there were non-white Dutch? Oh, absolutely. He would it would burst like the proverbial pustule? Pustule is not like a great fucking word. I think the moment he saw a French black person, he would die. Oh, probably. And the worst part is, and this is like such a pervasive fucking issue, but like, you know, we get this with all these fucking gamers, and there'd be some like fantasy adjacent game that's of course is like some mishmash of Europe, and there'll be a black character in there, and these gamers will like lose their shit and be like, oh, this is not you know, it's not historically accurate, blah 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 blah. Oh my god, we are fucked. We can't get up there. Shit, can we get up there before we die? But it's like there've always been black folks in Europe. Like, that is, it's historically inaccurate to say that they have not been there. But the way that we present Europe in... Oh, that's wow. Like... Whew, that's its own whole bag of bullshit. But, like... Oh, God, I hate that so much. But the way that we're always presented Europe, like, in media, at least when I was growing up, was just like... Oh yeah, like, you're in France, everybody's white. And you're in England, and everybody's white. And you're in Germany, and everybody's white. And it's like, it's never been like that. That's not how that works. But you do develop this kind of image when you're young, and I think it sticks with us, that's like, oh yeah, no, absolutely, right. Like, there are no black people in Europe. Unless they're immigrants. I was like, no, dude, no. And this is, like, kind of secondarily, but is definitely in there, is another reason why this representation is so fucking important, because we do get all these kids, myself included, who grow up with these fucking ideas, because, like, you watch these shows, see these places, and it's like, they don't ever see any black folks. I want to catch what you said, because it's chunky and good. Think about the guy who spent money to travel to Japan, asked Japanese people about Yosuke, and people just said, What? Why are you asking? It's a thing that a lot of Europeans would like to be true. But contrary to the white supremacist take, it's like every former empire and colonialist place, we've got a bunch of non-white folks and people and communities. And I mean, yes, absolutely because of that as well, but like even going back historically, when there was not as much, or at least not colonialism as in, I mean, you know this, I'm speaking to the choir, so maybe I'm like just throwing this at the folks who might watch this on VOD. Even when like we didn't have colonialism in the modern sense of, you know, what it's become, like, yeah, you had like trading going on between Africa and Europe, and you had people that were going back and forth, and folks that were like living in Europe who were just black folks. Might not have been huge percentages, but they absolutely certainly fucking existed. Like a bunch of non-white Muslims, people were in Iberia, and they influenced Iberian culture. Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't that like? Give me a second here. I gotta like. I'm trying to do two things at once, and I'm failing at both of them. Like, wasn't that a thing recently that the like some Israeli dude was saying on Twitter? Like, oh god, what was it? The Israeli foreign minister. Right, he said like something like, check your history about Iberia, because Spain had recognized Palestine. Where is his last ideas? Oh god, we're getting close to like 3 hours, and we're nowhere near the end of this run, because the run is like really fucking good. I could do like a 3-hour run, like just on Risk of Rain, just on this mode, easily. And I would love it. I might do that next time. Oh, soup! Buddy, it was absolutely soaking here. That shit was certain. It was threatening rain today, so actually it is kind of appropriate here that we're playing Risk of Rain, because it never quite started to rain. It never quite started to downpour, but it is so good to see you, Soup. It's always a pleasure. I didn't get a chance to message you, but that is super fucking awesome that you got Ruins of Carp working. That is just a giant thing. But I do have to ask, like, how did you get it downloaded? Or is it that you downloaded it in the full giant chunker set? Because, like, I can't even get to the download stage on the, like, the archive helper. The hamburger helper? Oh, and I missed something from Alice. It was, like, about Spain recognizing Palestine, and it was like the Muslims in Spain were the world's biggest terrorist. It was him going, before the Reconquista, Spain was being attacked by Islamic terrorists, which is like, what? My guy. Oh! Oh! Okay! Okay! Dip? That's super cool. I don't think I realized quite that was a thing that could be done. Although I know that you've mentioned that before, and I think I've read like that they had some kind of system like that, but I don't. Yeah, like it just didn't dawn on me. I thought like you were getting the file out of the massive block. So when you said like reinstall stuff, I thought you meant like put the whole dang archive on your computer and dig the file out. For some reason, because I'm a silly bitch. Okay, like everything makes so much more sense. I think that might be why it worked. Okay. This is like super cool because I feel like we're getting some detective work in here. Also, like, I do want to catch all this. That era of Muslim influence in Iberia is considered one of the most peaceful eras. There was a lot of Jewish-Muslim peace and cultural exchange. Yes. And Soup says, no, I had to swap my installs of LBP that were pre-modded for refresh connections. Gotcha. I had no clue where I'd stick the 1.77 terabyte needed for the archive. Although I would love... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, 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 shit. Okay, good, we got that thing killed. Oh fuck, it's gonna blow up! Oh shit! Okay, because, see, when these things die, what you need to know is when these things die, they make a giant void bubble that kills you instantly. Which, if you ask me, is pretty fucked up. Like, that seems deeply unfair. I would even go so far as to say, I hate that shit. How much is a 1 terabyte memory stick? Do they even make, like, memory sticks in a terabyte? Surely they must, right? Surely we've evolved to that point. We've evolved to that point, Nisco. What the fuck are you saying? Ah. Oh, there you are. Look at you, goober. Look at you just goobering out over there. There's one more jackass, and I don't know where the fuck it's hiding. They say it's down. Oh, look at you! You sneaky fuck. Oh shit, we got a logbook. But we did not find the enemy that I said was a sneaky fuck. And I might have stitched us up really bad. Also, I know, like, I'm missing a ton of stuff right now, and I do apologize for that, but it do be kind of what it do be. Alan says, but European racists would like to make people believe that Europe is all white, and that diversity here alongside is, like, talk about racism is all American influence shit or whatever, but Europe, like every part of the world, was always diverse. Yes! Yes! And a 1 terabyte card, so it's not even big enough on its own to take the whole archive, is $300. That's never gonna happen. I mean, it might happen someday, eventually, but not in any time soon. And this is not even mentioning the Romani people. It's not even mentioning the Romani people, but we need to have that part of the conversation as well. The demonstration was, like... I was talking about this a little bit earlier on the VOD, and it's like... On one hand, the demonstration was just like, it was a really, really good experience. It was very well put together, especially considering the woman who put it together was quite young, and it was the first time that she'd ever done something like that, which is super cool. There was a great mix of people. There were a lot of people from the Palestinian community here in Japan involved with this, so that their voices were definitely being heard. There was some, even though the focus was kept very strongly on Palestine, that there was still some talk as well of other genocides that were going on, and how that we need to kind of keep these things in mind as well. That, you know, we've all got very big plates in dealing with these kinds of issues. There was good music. There was some really good speakers. Like, and there was march. The march was bigger than I really could stick with. I didn't expect the route to be as long as it was, and I did have to leave a little bit early so that I could get back in time to do all of the usual getting ready for the stream, and just like having dinner and things like that. Those things were all really, really great, and it was a very good experience. But the other half of that is that the whole reason that we were doing this really great experience is because there's this fucking ongoing genocide, and it's really hard to say an event is a good event, like, is a positive event, when the purpose of the event is like, hey, we need the world to start paying attention and stop this fucking mass killing that's going on. And it's like, it really kind of fucks with how you determine how things are. It was well organized and effective, yes. And it was, like, overall, it was a very positive experience. But it's also a lot. Like, it's a lot. And your phrasing is really, honestly, probably the best way to do it. I probably put, like, way too much thought into overthinking this type of stuff. There were so many cops, though, Soup. There were so many cops. It was the blurst. Oh my god, there's so much slowdown in this game, I am afraid that it might crash. There are too many effects going on here. I also just got something kind of big that I want to catch. Let me make sure that I'm not missing the entirety of it. Okay, so I got the part about the European racists wanting make people think that Europe is all white. It's not even mentioning the Romani people here. And my response is, that's a conversation that we need to have, but it's a very important point. And then, okay, so here's the part that I didn't get a chance to read. That conversation is like a conversation that extremely needs to happen one of these days, because we cannot just keep putting Romani people on the side. And yes, Alice, like, you are absolutely fucking right, and it does absolutely need to be addressed. There's words that I had that have just completely blown out of my brain. But you're right, because it's very much invisibilized, which an easier way to say that is erased. I don't know why I went for the word invisibilized, but like, even I don't know if I would say even more, and this is coming from like somebody in the States who's like not seeing the media in Europe. It's so, I don't know, it's a lot, because like I feel like we see in American media, I feel like we see Romani people like more than we see non-white European people in like European people themed media, but it's very much of a very specific type of stereotype, and it's like only in that framing, which is its own massively fucked up thing. Oh, it's dying so badly. Was public security there? Oh, they very well might have been. I would not be shocked if PubSec had been there. I can't even shoot anymore. The slowdown is so bad. See, like, it's beautiful, but all of these things are completely fucking my poor PS4. And you're right, Soup, the PS4 is fucking dying. This is so bad. Like, I almost feel like we should throw the run, just so that I don't crash the PS4 and lose the stream. Since we're sitting here at the end of the stream anyways, that might be the right call. Also, because like I can't aim at anything because there's so much lag. Oh, this is hilarious. We'll never get to wave 100 because like there's just gonna be too many particle effects on the screen. And Alice says the thing is, America has the largest amount of Romani heritage also. which is amazing to me. Like, I would never have known that. Because again, like, when we show Romani folks in American media... Oh, we're dead. I just, like, noticed we had -4 health. Welcome back, kill screen. Okay, deep breath. I've got like 4 different conversational threads in my brain. Let me try to catch each of these before we put the ribbon on the stream. But as I was saying to you, Alice, like, I would have never known that because, like, we almost only see Romani people within that super narrow, highly stereotyped racist context. And to such a degree that, like, I don't think most Americans, even today, would recognize that Romani is the proper term for these people, and would only know the slur, and not realize that the slur is a slur. They just think that that's the name, and this is on, like, this is calling myself out too, because I only learned that, like, I think, I don't know, like maybe 4 years ago? I think maybe a little bit before I met you. Because I do remember the context of the conversation and where I had that conversation, and it was in Pleasantly Twisted's Discord, and it's like I had no idea at all. Okay. I don't want to like pin down that thread too hard, because like we are at the end of the stream, but I did want to make sure that like I kind of addressed that point. What else did I miss? I caught the thing about public security, and probably they were there. Okay, so about America having a large number of Romani people. I caught that part. Maybe it could be arranged to have Alice on a voice call for some kind of round table on this stream for the bigger platform. That would be an interesting... That's an idea. And a good one. But it's something that I would want to do homework on myself to make sure that it would be well done, and of course it would be dependent on Alice if that's a thing that you would want to take on, because it's kind of asking for a bit of emotional labor on your end of things. But all of that it's gonna have to wait until, like, the earliest would be September, just because of the trip that's coming up. So like the podcast idea you floated around a few times. Oh, podcast mode. Oh, you don't know why we call it that, because you only have come in within the last year. Okay, so there was a period where my connection was so bad that periodically we would just lose visual on the stream completely, but it would still keep the audio. So I'd have to sit around, like, we would just chat for like 20 or 30 minutes until the Wi-Fi connection, with the internet connection, would be good enough to actually stream video again. And we started calling that as a joke. We were calling that podcast mode. I don't think I've got it in me to do like a real podcast. I kind of feel like that's more it's maybe more work than I could really handle. But oh god, I hadn't thought about podcast mode in a long time. I'm surprised we didn't get podcast mode with this, honestly. Died 85, born 2024. Welcome back, Killscreen. We went from like 0 to 50 in no time at all. No time. Wait. 50 to -4 in like no time flat. Alice is always up for that. You know what, Alice? Like, let's everybody back up. I'm about to go podcast mode. Oh my god! Like I just had the worst visual image. Like, just like a very like a very angry gamer, like just like ripping the sides of the table and like huge anime veins like popping out of the temples and the neck and the eyes like bulging out, and they're like, I'm going podcast mode. If you wanted to go through the round table, I'm volunteering to organize tech stuff, by the way. Okay, you know what? Like, okay, let me write this down as a note so that it's actually solidified as an idea. And that maybe we take the next like the next month or so and just kind of like float some ideas a little bit and see like what kind of backgrounders should I read if I want to have like a real conversation about this, and what kind of tech side things might be important to consider given like the setups that we all have. But I very much appreciate that offer, Soup, and I super appreciate your being up for it, Alice. Okay, so let's write this down. Sorry, I'm like writing and thinking at the same time, and that's never gonna work. Oh my god, people like I can never show my Japanese handwriting to people because I think that they would be not happy with me. Okay, got that written down. That's something. That's a really good idea, and I thank you for mentioning that idea. I don't want to commit to it yet. Want to kind of I want to let it bubble a little bit just to make sure that it's something that I feel like I could handle doing, but I appreciate both of you very much for what you've offered, but also for kind of like spurring this idea. Let me go back to the start screen so that I can start to put a ribbon on things. Do I need a new PS4? I don't think so. I do realize that was a bit of a guarded answer, but like I feel like we've always had some issues with like Risk of Rain 2. in particular, I feel like right from the beginning, it's been pretty noisy with this game. Now I don't know specifically if that does not mean that I need a new PS4, but like I don't think by itself that it means I do. God, I honestly, I hope not. I could, like, I could swing with difficulty, but like, I could swing like a used PS4 for, I think I could probably find one for 20,000 yen, which is not a bad price. But I really don't, I really hope that I don't need one. To my knowledge, some new solder paste and a blowout should fix the thermals and fan noise. You know what, I'm trying to remember the last time that I gave it a good blowout. And it wasn't too long ago. I want to say that around the time that I was doing the beacon stuff was when I did it, because I think I wanted to make sure that like the PS3, because I hadn't used the PS3 in quite a while, and I think I wanted to make sure that it was okay. And like, you don't need to use an entire can of compressed air for just the PS3, but like I always feel weird about like having leftover air in the can. I don't know why. So I was like, well, you know, just use up the whole can. So sprayed out the PS4. I think I sprayed out the laptop too. I've been better about that. Since that first time that we had the real big problems with the keyboard. And I remember, because we'd sprayed out we also sprayed out the laptop twice. And the first time that we sprayed out the laptop, it was like, it did help a lot. And then the problem came back, and we sprayed out the laptop like the second time, and it didn't really help. And that's when I picked up the cheapo like USB keyboard. And I feel like those were all in a similar time frame. God, well, I've been spinning my wheels at this point. And I should be actually wrapping this up, because we are almost... This is hilarious that we're almost sitting here at 3:30, because I came into the stream, and I was so tired. I was so exhausted. And I said, as I always do when I feel like this, I said, hey, you know, just as a heads up, this might not be a full-length stream, because I'm feeling real tired, and I might just do like one run, and we'll give it our best shot, and I might have to end it there. This might just be like an hour and a half stream. It happens sometimes. And what happened? We're sitting here at 3.5 hours. I don't feel super exhausted. I feel like the energizing that the stream gave me it's starting to ebb. Like, I'm definitely going to be able to go to sleep, which is good, because I definitely need to do that. But I definitely feel like way perkier than one would expect, considering how we started. I had to check how perky I was. I don't think big enough to be perky yet. I don't think we're in perky territory. yet. You know, I got my toes crossed. Holly keeps saying I gotta eat more fat, and I don't know. Did I just eat like a brick of bacon? But that's another conversation. I should ask Holly more specifically, or maybe in DMs. Maybe that's not a stream talk. Like, what are the fatty foods that would give me an actual set of knockers? I guess is what we're going for here. But on that note, wow, this is a mood. I'm in a mood. It's a good one, but it's still a mood. Yeah. Administrator, real quick. Thursday is gonna be. Oh gosh. I think we gotta commit to Thursday being Dead Cells 2. Or we're just gonna be like in Risk of Rain 2 territory forever. Friday is LBP. Now, Holly did mention publicly that she's got a birthday coming up. She didn't say when that birthday would be publicly. But I might do something in the LBP stream just to say happy birthday. So that might be a fun thing for the LBP stream. Maybe like make a cake or something. I haven't made a cake in LBP in 5 years. Pretty much exactly. Almost 6 years. Because I made one for the... Oh, it was 6 years, because I made it for the 9th anniversary of LBP. I mean, yeah, you know, I've never made a cake before. Like a real cake? So that's not going to happen, because I don't have any means to bake in my apartment. We could make a cake in LBP. I made a cake in LBP for the 9th anniversary for my show, and the joke was that the character in the show had mistaken and thought that it was the 10th anniversary of LBP and decided to do something big and made a cake, and then I jumped out of the cake wearing a dress, and it turned out that it was only the 9th anniversary, and that was a big joke. And then everybody said, hey, why are you wearing a dress? And I said, I can't ask the one girl character in the show to wear a dress. That would be really sexist. And this other character, you would look bad in a dress, so I guess it just had to be me. If only she knew, folks. But right. I'm gonna say it now in case I can't be there on Friday. Holly, if you're watching the VOD, happy early birthday. I hope the days to come are kind to you and to your loved ones. That's a lovely thing to say. We all express that sentiment. Thank you for the stream. And honestly, Alice, thank you for being understanding when I was angry at the game earlier and I got a little bit snippy. I do appreciate your forbearance. It means a lot. And it's a good reminder that when I feel myself getting kind of ticked off, that I should take a stretch before I start to get snippy. But that was a bit of a surprise, so I guess there wasn't really an opportunity. Yes. Are you going to do streams the next 2 days in the week? Are you going to do streams in the next 2 days in the week? Well, I mean, I'm going to do one on Thursday the 18th and Friday the 19th. If you mean like Tuesday and Wednesday, no. Like, that's not going to happen. Forbearance in this economy? Oh, yeah. No, I'm definitely going to be doing them the regular schedule. And the regular schedule, like, we're gonna have streams like all the way up until I go on vacation. So it's gonna be regular schedule until, like, if things work out the way I want them to, the last stream before vacation will be the 23rd of August. I don't know if that's how it's going to work out. I'm going to talk to the folks on Wednesday and get like some real dates nailed down. But that's what we're looking at now. So like, and that's a stream day. So like, I'll have work. This is absurd, by the way. Go to work, on break, do my banking, come back from work, have the shower, dinner, do the stream, last minute packing, probably 2 hours of sleep, because I'm sure that Dad's gonna put me on an early flight out. So that'll be fun. But yeah, like we're not gonna go off schedule until vacation starts. I got so many feelings about this trip. It's a lot. Not gonna lie, a little bit scared. That was a lie. I'm very anxious about this, honestly. I hope for the best too. And like, let's, because it's so hard to say this about like where the US right now is for random violence, but like most likely nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna go smoothly aside from dealing with assholes. I expect that. I've already budgeted the spoons to an extent. Like that's not gonna be fun, but you know, that's not gonna kill me either. Might kill somebody else, but it's not going to kill me. But there's always that worry, you know, like, because like I had, even back in the before, like I had folks would shout at me from across the street and like posture, and you know, I've been in fights, thankfully not a lot of them because I just kept myself invisible, but like I've been in fights just for being around in the States. And that was in the 90s when, yeah, queer bashing was a little bit more overt, but like it feels like the violence level in the US, like the random violence level in the US has like really ramped the fuck up, and it's kind of a worry, you know? Oh Jesus, I don't know, we could leave that conversation. I think we might have talked about it last stream anyways. We're gonna leave that we're not gonna end on that conversation. We'll have to save that until the 22nd, because I'm not gonna do that in LBP. There's fucked up violence news from the States. What was it, like a couple days ago, maybe a week at most, and I shouldn't have even thought about it. Fuck it. Okay. Putting a ribbon on things. I love both of you, and I hope that you are staying fucking safe. Put that out there. I will ask everybody, folks watching on the VOD, and of course the two of you here, just do be keeping yourselves safe out there. Please do be making sure that you are getting all the hydration and the electric eels that you need. Try to get in at least a meal in a day. Doesn't have to be great food, just as long as it's some food. I hope that it's great food. I hope it's healthy and nutritious, and I hope it's more than one meal, but I totally dig that that's not always something that you have control over. I'm not going to throw opprobrium on you for that, but please do make sure that you're getting at least one thing in a day. I don't want anybody starving. If you got medications, try to take those medications close to schedule as your situation will allow. And above all and overall, please do remember that you are important. You have value, regardless of how anybody else feels about you. You do have value. But there are a lot of people out there that are rooting for you. That they love you. They want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe. They want you to have joy and success. And I am one of those people, but I am only one of those people. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at Disco About. So for me, Disco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.